Welcome to the Zoom bookkeeping course. Thrilled to have you in. Welcome. I think this bookkeeping course is really going to bring it all together for you and how to actually run your accounting system day to day. And in this video, we'll just walk you through some of the groundwork for this course. Make sure you understand what the course is all about so you'll be fully prepared when time to dig into the content. So I'll start off by introducing myself. I am the instructor. My name is Jeremiah, and a bit of background about me. I founded MuseMinded. It's an accounting firm built totally and specifically around how to make the accounting process efficient and effective for Amazon sellers. And over the last few years, I kind of developed what I call our family recipe. So it's a recipe in that we have a system and a process that you run day in and day out, time and time again, very streamlined. But it's not just a recipe that I got anywhere. It's our own family recipe. It's what we built from scratch over the last few years of being in the trenches with Amazon sellers and working directly alongside clients who were just getting started, that were small, to clients that were multi-million-dollar businesses. This is our family recipe on how to make the accounting system as automated and as efficient as possible. With that said, I'll also say, as your instructor, I'm totally available for you. I want to help you. If you run into any snags, I want you to reach out to me. I really don't want you to get halfway through the course, hit a rough patch, and then leave and go back to whatever system you were using before. Please reach out to me, and I want to work through whatever issues you have. And so maybe we'll start by saying, who is this course for? Well, this bookkeeping course is for Amazon sellers that are looking to build a business rather than just a hobby-based business. So it's something that you are planning to build into maybe a larger enterprise. And it's for sellers whose primary focus is on Amazon. That's not to say you may have a Shopify site, eBay, or something like that. That's okay. I'm going to discuss in this course a little bit how to handle some of those other channels. But the primary focus for my core audience is generally Amazon. And not just any type of Amazon, it's actually as a third-party seller. So if you access Amazon via Seller Central rather than Vendor Central or Vendor Express, then this course is going to be a right fit for you. And finally, the last note goes kind of along with the first bullet point is this course is really going to be most impactful for folks that are looking to scale their operation and make it as efficient as possible. So these are going to be the major highlights of the course. We're going to start with getting to know the interfaces. So Xero is actually one of the simpler accounting systems in terms of interfaces, but there's a lot of places you can go in an accounting system and you can get overwhelmed really quickly. And so in the beginning, my job is going to be helping you to get to know the interfaces, and particularly ones that are going to be important to you. So you can kind of disregard some of the interfaces that maybe apply to other types of businesses that are in different industries. So we're going to help you get to know the interfaces. Then we're going to help you verify that your data was good. So it's really great to trust software and trust that the software is doing its job properly, but it's really best practice to double check, hey, did all our integrations work right? Did all the transactions for your bank accounts get imported properly? Did your Amazon payouts import properly? I'm going to show you how to verify that those integrations are working properly so you know that you're working with good data. And then I'm going to show you how to do the bookkeeping process super fast. So the bulk of bookkeeping is categorizing transactions. I'm going to show you kind of 1-2 punch on how to categorize those transactions super quick. And then I'm going to walk you through the process for how do you handle your biweekly payouts. It's going to surprise you how efficient and how quick you can handle those payouts. And then we're also going to discuss how do we account for inventory efficiently. So you can really get bogged down when it comes to inventory, and I'm going to share best practices there in terms of how to account for your inventory. And then at the end, we're going to discuss different bonus topics, particularly troubleshooting a few issues with the software, or how to handle, like I mentioned, the other marketplaces besides Amazon, for example, Shopify or eBay, etc. I guess it's also important to tell you what's not included. If you haven't set up Xero, you haven't integrated all these tools already, then you're probably going to want to step back, go check out our Zoom setup course. This course is going to assume you've set everything up properly, you've used the chart of accounts that we mentioned in the previous course. If you're just coming straight in and you haven't set anything up, well, this course probably isn't going to make a whole lot of sense to you. So you'll definitely need to go back and check that out. Bookkeeping courses could go a lot of different directions, but I kind of made a decision. I'm not going to really delve into high level accounting theory, like what is a debit versus a credit and stuff that you would maybe learn if you went to college and took accounting courses. I'm not really digging into that so much. I'll mention in the bonus topics where you can go to shore up some of that knowledge gap if that's an issue for you, and actually the resource is free. Really, I'm going to walk you through the process, and I think we're going to get you most of the way. And really, if you have any issues with accounting theory, most likely you can just shoot me over an email and I can walk you through some of that stuff. The last thing I'll say here, the big idea with this course is we want to instill confidence in you to work your own bookkeeping system. A lot of accountants would try to shy away from the complexity, and my goal is to really, I don't want to say dumb it down, but I want to put in its simplest terms how to work your own bookkeeping system so you can feel empowered to handle it yourself and not just feel like, hey, some expert out there is the only one who can do it. So I want to show you how to work this system from start to finish. And yeah, kind of my mantra for this course was, let's work the system. And one final note here I'll say is, if you haven't seen this already, there's a little gear icon at the top of the course platform. And when you click that, a little drop down menu will show up. And the bottom option is an option to speed up the playback. And I'd say I recommend that you go ahead and speed up the playback if that makes sense for you. I find a lot of folks, they can speed up to 1.5 to 2 times the speed and still understand everything perfectly fine. So this is maybe just a little tip for how to make your learning even a little bit more efficient. That said, I will see you in the next video.